Good afternoon. I am your technology specialist for the K-12 classroom at Lee County. We are talking about using social media in our classrooms and how it can help you and how it can drive instructions towards greater engagement. So, in our classrooms, we have several learning problems that we have to meet. We have students have difficulty communicating through verbal means. Students are refusing to discuss with certain classmates, to collaborate. They're unable to use modern devices, and they do not understand other cultures. The social media can create an outlet for all of these problems with these relative advantages. It enhances student engagement. Students are working on a one-on-one with devices. It increases student communication. Students who were once too afraid to talk with others are now able to create this kind of online communication. It also allows for a moderated student communication. So now there's no like verbal jabs at each other. You can quickly moderate everything and anything through social media, especially teacher approved social media. This also allows them to grow their technological ability and allows them to meet students from all around the world. Three aspects of education driven social media I have brought up is Edamoto, World of Warcraft, and EduPLN. Edamoto is the social media outlet I'm focusing on. In Edamoto, you can create classes in which you invite students. You can assign quizzes. This is very much similar to a Google Classroom, but there's a lot more focus on student engagement through these messages, through discussing with each other. A lot of these can be moderated, especially as you create your own discussion boards. The students can create discussion boards in your class. You can create discussion boards they have to respond to. You can give the class assignments. These are all similar to Google Classroom, just more of a focus on this social media experience. Students are interacting with each other. You can have them interact with students across the country. There's just a lot of different additions you can do with Edamoto that you might not have been able to do with Google Classroom in terms of a social media balance. The discussion on Google Classroom is very much limited to the classroom comments, and that's it. You have to create other areas, your blogs, your stuff, to create a more open social media engagement. Our second one is World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is, of course, one of the most common, most popular games of all time. It does allow for a lot of collaboration with people you've never even met. So students can go on World of Warcraft and become immersed in this world that will allow them to gain from their peers and hopefully in a more nuanced, moderated situation. Okay, so what ideas to do this in the classroom besides creating discussion boards that we've already talked about in Modo, where students are discussing with each other. This is the first part of any collaboration process. So in a classroom, students collaborate. They discuss with what their projects might look like, what are they doing. Then there's the actual assignment with online communication, with the technology. You can easily create groups that can work together through things like Edamoto, through Google. Google is all shared. And then they can peer review very easily within these forum-based discussion boards in the social media aspect. This has been Adam Curlin. Hopefully this has given you ideas about how to add social media in your classroom.